So it's been a while, about 3 months actually. My last video, I think, was at the end of December 2025. So these are things that I picked up from January until the end of March. Hard to believe, but backed off a lot from just picking up video games. I've been sticking to just stuff that truly interests me, which hasn't been a whole lot in the last few months. So this is why this is a miscellaneous pickups and not necessarily a video game pickup. There are video games in this stack, but there are also things that are video game related and don't involve having a physical video game. So that's what this is. It's not that I've been really giving up on YouTube. I just haven't had the time nor the energy. I've been investing a lot of time in Gundam over here and backing away from things and just kind of moving away from other hobbies, I guess. Just trying to focus on one thing or try to figure out some stuff to spread out. Comic collecting has been set on the side for the most part, and been focusing on that. And then just with how prices are rising, I've been slowly very careful as to what I've been picking up. But anyway, dropping into the video games, I guess we'll go with the Kickstarter that I did from the first release of the TigerChainsaw studio, and that is Maiden of the Dark for the Game Boy. I managed to actually borrow a Game Boy from Mega Matt, and I was able to play through this in about an hour. Classic platformer. I really enjoyed it. Very challenging. Died a lot, but I did make it through it. So I saw the credits. Very good game. Highly recommend. I think there's still copies left on Tiger Chainsaw's store. I could probably drop a link down below for that if they're still available. But yeah, if you like old school games, pretty looking forward to what else Tiger Chainsaw has planned. He's been kind of keeping his lips sealed in that regard on his next projects. But I'm sure that'll be re- uh, realized soon, depending on what he's working on. I don't know. But aside from that, this dropped. This was a Woot deal. I really wanted the director's cut since I've moved a lot of my Yakuza collection over onto the Xbox. Even though there's only about 20 minutes more cutscenes in this version than the original, kind of curious to see what they changed. I've been staying away from spoilers and watching videos on it, and just that way I can experience it. Yakuza 0 is probably one of my favorites out of the series. Even though it's a prequel to the first one, so it does go back and cause a lot of stuff in the original releases to be retconned. But still, and I think it has the English dubbing to it too, which is the first time that's done for that. Along with that, I I already have these, but I figured for a double pack it was kind of unique. So you have Yakuza Kiwami and Kiwami 2 on this. So they are a 2 disc set, but for the different art and everything, kind of a variant version, I guess. I wanted to have it. So there's that. And then diving into that's pretty much it for video games, physically anyway. So now we're on to the video game related things, which includes stuff such as soundtracks. So, of course, we have the soundtrack for Maiden of the Dark, which I love. I don't even know if there's any. Yeah, there's not really. There's some special art on the disc itself, which I enjoy those little touches. So, that's kind of cool. And then I also ended up getting the Expedition 33 soundtrack. Loved this game. Really loved the music to it as well. It came in this cool little box because there's like 8 discs in this thing. And each disc is sleeved and it has different art on it on top of it, which is really cool. If I can get all 8 out of here. So we have, art for disc 1, disc 2, disc 3, disc 4, disc 5, disc 6, disc 7, and disc 8. So, and looking forward to sitting there ripping these. Basically, I listen to a lot of music on my PC when I'm in here working on projects, be it an arcade stick, arcade parts, repairing systems, or just sorting cards or cleaning, like I was doing before making this video, which is what prompted me to do it, because I was like, I'm tired of this stuff sitting on my shelf. So, yeah, this will be ripped and added to my music collection. Outside of that, I also finally grabbed this on sale, which is the original Darkstalkers cartoon series seen on like Cartoon Network or USA Network, I think is where it originally aired on. Horrible series. There's only 13 episodes, thankfully, and they never continued it. It's just it did not take itself seriously, which is fine. The animation was very mixed, mostly horrible. The voice acting wasn't great. There was a lot of good voice actors in here, though, which I was surprised at. But yeah, not my favorite. There's a lot of joke clips that people have made from this series alone, but I needed it for my Darkstalkers collection. So I nabbed it when it went down under like $20. And the last big thing is the Lunar Remastered Collection. No physical game in here, just a bunch of goodies. I won't be able to show all of it. There's plenty of unboxings out there, but it has things like this cloth poster. There is a t-shirt, which is probably too small for me to even wear because I'm a big guy. These nice little pixel pins, which I thought were kind of cute. And then there's a keychain in here with the first scene from Lunar. And these bromade cards, which are the special cards of all the girls that you collect throughout the game. And I think this is the same art you would find on the PSP version. I haven't opened the PSP one to take a look at it, but as far as I recall, they're the same art. And on the backside, of course, it just says Lunar Remastered Collection. I thought that was pretty neat. It also includes like this huge mouse pad in here, which has art from Lunar, which I thought was really neat. I hope I can use that someday. Then there's this big acrylic thing that you can put together. It has like a scene, and then this really neat kind of yeah, neat little holographic poster card thing. So just fun stuff. I ordered this a long time ago, and I hope to eventually put this on a shelf with my Lunar collection stuff. So I have the original Lunar from Sega CD. I sold the PlayStation 1 versions I had just because I didn't see a point in it. But the remastered collection now, and then the PSP version. So it's kind of my vision eventually when I get this room cleaned up that I'll have another shelf, and then each shelf will be kind of defining who I am as a gamer. So I'll have a shelf dedicated to Lunar, um, Sonic, Darkstalkers, Guilty Gear, basically the games that inspired me that I grew up with, that I'm still a big fan of. Uh, just it's that conversation for people when they come over and can say, "Oh yeah, I grew up with Lunar playing it on Sega CD originally. I love the story. I love the remasters. Still play them. It's still kind of a comfort game for me. Those type of things. Just something fun. But if that vision is ever realized, who knows? It'll probably be some time. For now, I still have a lot of cleaning to do in this room. Get all this card stuff cleaned up. But yeah, that's where we are. So not much, but at least to say, hey, I'm still here around the YouTube realm of things. I still stop into streams, say hi every now and then, hang out for 15 minutes, duck out, or whatever extra time I have. But that's pretty much it. So I guess thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.